You want to know one of my favorite waves? It is the Stagg wave when it comes out. A and B have come quick, so I'm super stoked about that.
A waited all year
long,
and they're like, "Oh, sorry, we forgot you guys. Also, here's B at the same time."
Hey, listen, we've complained that it hadn't been here yet, but now that it's here, really excited about it.
We were the last ones to get A. We're the first ones to get B.
Love it. Yeah, all good. Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are going to review Stagg 24B.
Yeah, so after complaining about not getting A, bam, B just drops, able to score one. I forget where I'm trying to remember where I got this from. Oh, yeah, this was a Total Wine Get, of all places.
Oh, yeah, I think I do remember seeing you.
Yeah, this was a Total Wine Get. Don't get a lot of scores from Total Wine very often. So I'll take them whenever they come. But, look at you just... Oh, never mind. It looked a lot heavier before.
Yeah, I tried to not go too heavy.
Yeah, no, you're good. So, this is 100... I think it's like 127.8 proof.
Yep, 127.8.
Yep. It's $59.95 retail. I think I spent like 70-something bucks or whatever. I can't remember. They're normally around like 5 to 9 years old.
Yeah.
And, of course... Buffalo Trace makes it.
Yeah. Buffalo Trace heard our complaints. I'm dying on that sword that they heard our complaints. And
Nah, I'm feeling that Total Wine heard our complaints.
You think it's
like,
Total Wine?
Yeah, we'll put some out for you.
Okay.
Credit Total Wine.
Total Wine, good job.
Total Wine Paddocks, by the way.
Hey, do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. That way you can know when we drop new videos.
Mm-hmm.
How long has this been open?
I don't know. How long's your Glen been painted for?
I think somebody got into some paint by numbers. At least it's on the outside.
Probably on the inside too.
Nah.
See, we come over to your house and do a couple reviews, and this is what happens.
One.
We're drinking out of Glens and painting them.
Yeah.
You're just jealous because you don't have a KBB Glen, and so now you're trying to paint your own Glen.
Maybe that is what I'm trying to do.
Let's see. How long has this been open for? It's been open for... That's a really good question.
I think it's got a dark vanilla smell to it.
I don't even know what that is. I think it's been open for at least a week, 9 days, something like that.
Like it's got like a vanilla smell, but it feels like a deep, thick vanilla.
I can't tell if that's the ethanol coming off or the paint fumes.
Shut up. I don't know how we've lasted this long.
Not well.
Yeah. There's definitely some ethanol in that. I mean, honestly, this kind of smells like a Stagg.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to your vanilla thing. What was your vanilla note?
I feel like it's like a thick, deep vanilla.
So I can't remember.
I don't know what other way to describe it.
I can't remember what it's called. I don't know if it's like vanilla abstract or whatever it is.
Extract.
Extract. Yeah. I'm sorry. But I remember whenever my grandma would cook and she would add that liquid or whatever to it. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, that could be what I'm.
Not sure I love that.
That oak, there's a good oak on that too.
Yeah. There's also a little bit of a berry note in there.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. Ooh. That does not taste like it smells.
No, much more fruity.
It has that Stagg front end to it that is good. What? What? It smells the same to me.
I think I'm getting a little influenced for something.
No.
I'm teasing, by the way. Not really. So, like black cherry licorice, ton of just cherry juice on there. And then also you have a ton of spice in there too. You can really feel that heat on the palate of it.
That's what I'm saying, like that front end, but it gives way really quickly to that fruit and those cherry notes. And I feel like it just, again, like most good stags do, they kind of hit you in the face for a second, and then there's usually something good on the backside of it.
It is a little ethanol-y though.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of on that palate, which isn't my favorite. Caramel on the back end with vanilla.
Yeah.
I would say it's not my favorite stag I've ever had.
No, it's not my favorite. It's not as good as the A batch.
It is significantly better.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think with a little more time, I think it's it may balance itself out a little bit more. Maybe some of the ethanol will kind of dissipate off of it.
Yeah, I just think there's too much heat / ethanol on there.
Yeah.
That takes away from some of the flavor points, I would argue. And I do agree. It could just take more time to open up. So this might be a good bottle to revisit.
It has a little bit of, on the finish of it, just a hair of a little medicinal cherry note to it.
I agree with that. Like I said, there's a ton of cherry.
Yeah.
So if that's a note you all don't love,
don't worry about getting this.
Yeah,
look for an A, or
that's a dominating.
Or maybe a C when it comes out.
What was the one we hated last year? Was it B or C?
I think it was C that we did not like last year. I feel like C was the one that fell very short. I think it was
bad.
C.
It was bad.
We've done a lot of reviews since then, so I really could trying to remember. All in all, I mean, truthfully, if you can still find this for $50 to $60, it's worth getting. Generally speaking.
Here's the thing. If I got another one of these, would I open it? No. So I don't know if it is kind of really worth getting. Because as of right now, I don't know when I'm gonna go back to this to try it later to see if it opens up a little bit. Yeah. But I'm not super excited about.
I get that.
About drinking this.
Yeah, I get that. But if you don't get this very often, if you see this, you probably pick it up.
I know.
For $60, you're gonna pick it up because you will have drank way worse things than this for over $60.
I mean, probably, but I don't know. It also that medicinal note turns into a chalky kind of note. After putting a little water on the palate and it just kind of sitting there.
Yeah, I get it. This is definitely not great.
Yeah, it's definitely not the fave. That's shocking. And back-to-back years, they didn't have good stags.
Yeah.
But
at least
sad times.
At least 8 was good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah,
I do agree with that.
Yeah, and last year, 2 out of 3 of last year's were good.
That I agree with too.
So, you can't bat 1,000. If you did, it would be really weird.
It'd be Buffalo Trace. I'm kidding. I am kidding.
Could be true. All right. Tell us if you all have gotten this in your area. Tell us if you've had it. And then until the next time.
We'll see you.
We'll see you.